Captain, you've seen a lot
Captain makes money.
Yeah, he does.
I
Okay.
do. I make all the money.
All right.
Money, 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 money.
Right. You've seen a lot in your days. What are you most impressed with nowadays? Look at
Look at these fat stacks I got. Look at these stacks.
You got a lot of money, Captain.
I tie them up with urchins.
I'm sorry,
sea urchins.
You tie up your money with urchins?
Yeah.
Why would you tie up your money to begin with?
Or, you don't want it to get away. Sometimes a seagull comes by and says, give me your money, Captain. Grabs some of my money and flies away, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So you tie up your money using... Now, why would you
with
use
urchins.
twine?
Sea urchins.
Yeah, why urchins instead of twine?
Fuck it, what do I look like? Made of money? Twine's expensive. You're going to get out of the twine
Urchins
store.
are cheap.
Yeah, you pick them out of the sea.
All right. Motherfuckers! That means that it's gotta be go time for Night Attack, bringing you the best of the worst of the intersex. Take two. Bringing you the best of the worst of the internets ever since 2012, 2014. What year is it? Justin, I don't even know. Justin Robert Young.
It was 1812, I believe, was when we first started. It was an unfortunate take two. An unfortunate sub-war of the War of 1812 was us starting to podcast.
Man, I tell you what, man, I feel whole. I feel like Bran coming to that freaky tree with the old-ass blind dude who can now see the future and past, where it's like, my legs are still broke, but I belong here, and now I can feel the internet because I'm connected to the, I don't know, the tree that connects Save Me with this metaphor. I don't know where I'm headed with this.
Hodor.
Right.
Okay. And that's pretty much all I can give you. But you want to know what? You're absolutely right, Brian. We're back, man. We're back on Tuesdays. You're back in studio. I'm on the road. But also it's like, I feel like now we're better for having done this summer abroad. Listen, you went and did a summer abroad. And you may have slept with a dude too early, but you got your couple credits and that was it, right? You've learned a lot of life lessons that now you come back home, you can have be part of it. And while I was keeping shit down for you while you were away, I figured out this whole road setup. Like now we're in a better place, baby.
Dude, that's 100% real. Like, hey, remember 3 months ago when we were complaining about Skype lag? And now I'm like so thrilled that we only have Skype lag to deal with. It's not this walkie-talkie, make a joke over, kick it to the other side.
I know. And especially because I set up MetaCDN for the jury show. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck me. Like, it was so easy to do. I should have done that like at the beginning of the summer.
I remember you called me and you're like, Brian, listen, I'm ready. I'm ready to take the step. I'm like, what step is it, bro? You're like, well, listen, I've got the jury podcast coming up. I'm like, yeah. And you're like, and I want to make it good. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I just need to know how to set up MetaCDN. I'm like, I'll forward you the email. And there's literally 3 lines you had to enter into Wirecast.
Yeah.
And then you were live.
And then, boom, I was there. They made the show 10 minutes late. Like, I started working on it like 10 minutes before the show, and it made the show 10 minutes late. And we could have made these shows better all throughout the summer. So what I'm going to do is start off this episode by saying I'm sorry. I failed all of you.
Hey man, I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in business, back on track. Coming back home was a really weird thing for me because I don't normally go back and listen to our Night Attack episodes, but listening to the two of us a little bit soused in your house, soused to house, except it's
that
not
was the unpublished Dr. Seuss book.
Soused in the house.
Have you been soused in the house?
Have you been blitzed in the quiz? Have you been hammered in the slammer? Have you been? Have you been
getting blotto your motto?
Yes, exactly. Is getting blotto your motto? That's a good one. At any rate, I went back and listened to that. And God
the end of that book is, well, I have, fuck off. And it's just
and it says, it's signed Captain Morgan at the bottom.
Yeah.
So it was amazing, though, because, like,
Doctor, suck my dick.
It's as though we spent the entire summer Yeah, when I was on swim team, when I was like in 4th grade or whatever, we used to swim in blue jeans. We used to have to show up in blue jeans and swim like for a whole bunch, and then you take out those blue jeans and you felt like you laser bullets. And that's what I feel like this is right now. I feel like last week's episode, you know, doing everything with the Skype lag and like setting up these gentle softballs to each other. At least now we're able to talk like, you know, I don't know, normal human being.
Like fucking men. The way that men were meant to talk to each other over Skype.
We talked the way Dad talked.
Yeah.
To his uncle.
Hi, Brian's dad. I'm Brian's uncle. Let's have a chat like men. I bench press a beer today.
Oh, gee, look, I'm drinking Miller Lite. You can tell because it has the old label.
Oh, I'm drinking wine.
Hey, man, so what's up on your end of the world? Because, like, for me, it's all about just getting recalibrated, being back home and catching up. I was saying in the pre-show that it was like part of me harbored this fantasy that I was going to come home and just sort of catch up on sleep, take it easy, be on vacation. But instead, like, it turns out that when you go away for 2.5 months, you come back and everything's on fire. Like, basically, Bonnie's like...
I mean, you live a busy life. You know, it's not like you have nothing going on. You came back, you got a business to run. You know, you got 3 kids and a wife that took care of literally the entire homestead of a burgeoning family by herself. Like, you gotta catch up, man. Like you jumped out of the plane and hit the ground running.
You are 100% right. And I don't begrudge a single second of doing my duty. Like essentially I came back home and discovered that all of my mana bars were depleted and I needed to refill them. Like Bonnie's like, hey, we've put off every appointment ever until you could be home long enough to watch the kids for 20 minutes. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch the kids for 20 minutes. And then John's like, hey, remember when I lived in Florida? Now I live in Texas. And it's because you promised to work hard and build up scam stuff. I'm like, oh, that's right. Yes, we need to build a
God,
business.
Really? Oh, Jesus. What did I promise to pay you? Oh, no. Fuck. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do it.
There was actually a moment where there was a mix-up. Like, we did the math, and his monthly pay was an actual reasonable amount, but he looked at the number, and for whatever reason, what came out of his mouth was, yeah, so this percentage of this amount, you owe me $12,000. And I say $12,000. And he's like, yeah. I was like, for this month, and that's a percentage of this. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, this is the 4th time that you've said yes, but you're still saying $12,000. He's like, well, yeah. And for whatever reason, he was having a brain fart where he was not hearing $12,000 and he didn't know he was saying $12,000. and the funny part was I was like, okay, I guess that's what it is.
That's strong negotiation.
Dude, well, you know, you guys are clicking on all cylinders. That's all that matters.
I guess. What about you, man? Do you have a busy season doing the Go game, or are you sort of like kind of a constant slow grind?
A little bit of a busy season. Here's a fun little story about the busy season. So last Thursday, I believe, I was in 4 airports in one day. Whenever you get to 4 airports in one day, you've done a lot of traveling.
Okay, now, to me, fire your travel agent, even if it's yourself at that point.
Well, no, here's what happened. I was coming back from a previously booked flight back from Tampa to California, which connects through Houston, which, by the way, last Thursday, for those of you who didn't pick up, who didn't get the memo on your Google Now alerts, was 9/11, which I'm in the Houston International Airport, and they stop all the music or whatever, and they're like, this was the moment when 9/11 happened.
Oh,
let's all listen to the national anthem and then have a moment of silence. Now, I'm not saying that I'm against a moment of silence and the national anthem on 9/11. I'm saying that if you've managed,
I am against
managed to forget that you are flying on 9/11 in an airport, I would appreciate not being reminded. You know, like everywhere else is fine. Like whatever. Do the thing and we all can hold hands and draw our feelings about 9/11. That's fine. It's just when I'm flying and it's just like they might as well tack in the thing at the end of it because we're all thinking, oh, and by the way, your likelihood of dying today is about 50% higher than it would be otherwise.
Okay, man, I don't even know. Like the only time I've hit 4 airports in one day was the time that we made it to Baltimore, and I decided to catch a cat nap, and John got on the plane, and I didn't. And like I sat there sleeping next to the plane, and I woke up, and I was like, well, surely the plane hasn't left because John would have come and got me. Instead, John was in Austin, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, geez.
Oh, that happened. Yeah, dude. So I flew back to San Francisco. That was airport number 3. It was Tampa, Houston, San Francisco, and then I had another flight down to San Diego because I had back-to-back games in San Diego and Las Vegas. But it was the Tampa game that I want to bring up with you.
All right. What happened?
I've crossed a Rubicon.
Rubicon. That's the river that people crossed in that battle of that place.
And it is the metaphorical denotation of going from one point in your life to another.
Okay, so you had a transition is what you're saying.
I did.
You finally saw the last episode of The Leftovers. Good, because I want to talk to you about it.
Well, I haven't, so we're not going to talk about that.
Well,
but
what a bummer.
What we will talk about is I had a morning game in Tampa. I had to wake up early to do it, and I could not get to sleep. I laid in bed at midnight.
Oh shit.
And I could not go to sleep until 3 a.m., which is like the reasonable time that I normally sleep in the West Coast.
Which, by the way, it's hard enough to go to sleep. And I mean, if you're somebody like me who has insomnia, perpetually, it's hard enough to go to sleep. But it's doubly hard after you have the excitement of a show. Like, you're supercharged. That was the one thing that really resonated with me from Steve Martin's book, Born Standing Up, is he talks about doing a show and then laying in bed awake until 3 a.m. because he's too fired up to go to bed. Was it that, or is it just
No. This is before the game. This was just I am on another time, right? Which normally I've tried to beat out of me. The only time that exists in my life is iPhone time, right? Not so in this case. And I just realized something that had happened today. I'm driving. I get here to the hotel. I'm setting everything up. And then I have this mind. I have this spark in my mind that I need to go do something. And like we've talked about so many times, you are the old Ben to my Luke Skywalker when it comes to being on the road. Like, I come to you in your cave in Austin, and you're like, are you Road Fucker Brushwood? And you're like, Road Fucker. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Since before you were born. because they called me Road Fucker when I was 8 years old. Keep going.
You've got a hard time going to sleep on the road, going to sleep in general, and on the road
especially. Especially after a gig, it's brutal, man. You're too fired up.
And you have told me in the past, like what your recipe was of like, I gotta get a 6-pack. I drink 2, like as soon as I get to the hotel, then maybe I can get to sleep. I found myself making the decision, like I'm gonna need to dull this knife. Dude. If I'm gonna get to sleep, because again, I have a 9 a.m. East Coast game tomorrow.
I'm glad you're bringing
I gotta
this up.
get to sleep by midnight tonight.
Night Attack has been looking for a cause for a long time, and I feel like you and I are circling around the same thing here. It's time to normalize medicinal alcohol. There are people who want to go to sleep who just did gigs. It's time to normalize medicinal alcohol.
I think I'm tired of people looking askance. In fact, looking askance at my alcohol consumption should be illegal. We should fine them for askance looking.
A Scancypants is what we'll call them. We'll point to them. You're like, a Scancypants? Why are you looking at me? A Scancypants?
This seems like a very reasonable solution. Somebody sees you walking out with 2 bottles of wine by yourself, and they look at you like, wow. And you go, a scancy pants, a scancy pants, a scancy pants, and all the world's problems are solved.
And I tell you what, man, it's like once one person says it, you need to be a brother in arms. Like, whether you're drinking or not, if you hear somebody sound the bat signal of the Scancy Pants alarm, you need to chime in and be like just wait, and then just walk past and go, ugh, Scancy Pants. Like they're fucking
just
diseased.
Worse. You spit on their feet. You just go, Scancy Pants.
and make sure to give an irrelevant fact, like, hey man, my dad went to Nam. A Scancy Pants.
Yeah, excuse me. My dad's name is Vietnam.
Hold on, Body. By the way, let's bring in real quick. Body Brushwood, the Invisible Wife, has a question here, a relevant question. What's that?
Oh, I was just wondering if Obamacare covers this.
Yeah, you're like, way to go, Obama. Thanks, Obama. Pff, Scancy Pants.
Scancy Pants. Maybe Bobama's one of us, though. Maybe Obama's the one.
Bobama?
Bobama's like
Banana Fana Obama. Feed five Obama. Obama. I want to see a Photoshop of Obama made into a white dude with a mullet with a Rambo bandana on with his arms crossed in front of an American flag that says Bobama.
Bobama.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Maybe he's with us. I know Bobama is. Bobama's definitely fucking. He's shotgunning 2 beers before he goes to sleep, and he's saying, "My fellow Americans, I ain't a pussy like y'all Scancy Pantses."
And that's his name is Bobama Scancy Pants, right?
Didn't he?
Maybe he's Cajun, like Beau Bama.
Didn't he run on this platform?
He's like, they all say they too afraid to suck the head. Ah, that don't scare old Bobama. Bobama Scancy Pants.
Bobama ain't no Scancy Pants now. I'll tell you why I suck that head. Don't say it, y'all. Obama.
And he has some of those same.
Well, hey, now, let me be clear now, Mon Ami. Bobama's here.
Bobama Scancy Pants.
God, where do you get all your accents from? It's so good.
Oh, by the way, real quick, before we go into our second segment, Penelope has taken to using a French accent. However,
why don't we recreate that?
Here's the thing, is she's never heard a French accent. However, she has read the Harry Potter books in which a French accent is
floor de clore or whatever, right? Is French.
Yes. So Penelope does. Oh, dude, I don't know if I can nail it. She's like, yes, I am doing the French accent. That's actually better than it should be.
I was going to say, this actually just sounds like there's no way for you to accurately recreate her doing a crappy French accent without you doing a crappy French accent.
Oh, no.
I'll go wake her up. Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Get her in here. You're like, kid.
That's how we know that Bonnie has
accent
full
so we can
buy-in
laugh
on
at
this
you.
show,
Come
by the
on.
way.
We're a couple of years off from that.
Well, it was funny because it was like the 3rd day of her doing the accent that finally we broached the subject of, have you ever heard a French accent? And she admitted, no, I just I know it from reading Harry Potter.
I only heard it in a book that I've read.
I've only read it in
I think she
Potter.
said she heard it in a book.
She said she heard it in the book.
Oh, nice. By the way, Mitsula recommends, whoa, Bobama, Scancy Pants. Whoa, Bobama, Scancy Pants.
Gotta give everyone health care, Scancy Pants. Gotta go to war with Syria, Scancy Pants. Whoa, Bobama, Scancy Pants. Whoa, Bobama, Scancy Pants. Taking liberties with your liberties.
Iskidioto. Brian, we got a lot of people that support this show. You ever seen the support on this goddamn show?
Nope, I haven't. Now let me be clear. I ain't seen not one goddamn red cent from anyone who supported this motherfucking show. I'm Bobama. Motherfucker.
That just sounds like a Southern Bobama. That sounds like Bo and Luke and Duke Bobama.
Oh, Luke Bo Mama Bam Lamb.
There's so many bows. It's the League of Extraordinary Bows. 16 Bow 3 are our number of patrons. $1,953.76 a goddamn episode.
Dude, we're almost up to the pilgrims. I just want as many supporters as there were years after Christ's torture and death to before the pilgrims came over. I want 1642 is what I'm saying. when Christ's blood ran blue.
When Christ's blood sailed the ocean blue.
Yes, exactly. 1603, Captain Jack 932, whatever. A boat sank. Dude, thank you to everybody who has made our show possible because this is a special night. And in fact, we were not delivering on our claims of putting out Tuesday night shenanigans, but now we are because we're back.
We're back.
Tuesdays.
We're back to doing Tuesday night shenanigans, and thank you to everybody. You know, because this there's a halo effect to that money. You know, like that Meta CDN. It feeds Cord Killers. It feeds the Jury podcast. Dude, there's a lot of fun stuff there.
You want to start feeding some other stuff? We're talking about flying you out for a week during. You'll come out for. Can we say this?
Yeah, we've flying. We are not gonna. The Go Game's flying me out for another thing.
Ixnay on the O Game gay.
Yeah,
I said O Game gay. The O Game gay is totally gay.
No, I think I'm gonna take a weekend. I'm down in Austin at the beginning of October, and I'm gonna take a weekend, and we are going to knock out. Hopefully the last of the recording for Night Attack 3, the yet untitled Night Attack 3, the only release that we will do in 2014. And yeah, it should be out by the end of the year. That's definitely a thing. And also the last of our Patreon only mini albums will be out by then, which is just the compilation of the Summer of Morgan, all the unedited Summer of Captain Morgan stuff. So if you have not become a Patreon, and again, just a cent. You're never going to get fucking charged. Just a cent.
All right. Don't do a cent. Do a nickel. So you will pay $1 per year. Not even $1 per year. And also, Curtis LaRocca's right. Night Attack 3, Burn the Garden will be the name of this new album.
Well, listen. If you have no money, then do a penny. If you have enough to do a nickel, then fuck, I don't know. Do a buck. Come on. Jesus, fuck. I mean, like we're breaking our balls here for you.
It's great. It's great. It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch. I feel like it's working really well.
My balls. My fucking balls, Brian.
Hey, man. So we have a new segment. So for our second segment, normally we do something a little more structured. We thought we would take phone calls from you guys. However, we I don't know if you noticed. Wait, what?
We got experience, Brian.
Oh, taking calls? You think it's a bad idea?
And talking tech.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? We were born from talking tech. That's why there was some network we were a part of for a while that had something to do with that. But it was because we knew how to talk tech. You and I can adopt the guise of somebody who knows about tech. And we were thinking like maybe the two of us could adopt this guise and take calls. Guise,
of course, the synonym for disguise, right?
Yeah,
like, you know, or a shroud of mystery.
Yeah, exactly. And we would call ourselves. Well, this isn't what I expected. Here's Bobama as a white. Somebody color corrected Barack Obama. Put a mullet on him.
Wait. Did you just say color corrected?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think that's
color polluted.
There you go.
They whitewashed him.
More like color made slower.
What? Oh shit. Took me a second. God damn it. White Bobama, bam lam. White Bobama, wham lam. No. Somebody send me a. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I'm about to open this doc up. I'm going down. I'm looking really close.
So right now, for the audio listeners, you're looking in the doc that is prepared for us every goddamn week.
There it is.
And there we go.
The Tech Guise, Guise. is there it is. Yeah, dude, we're gonna do the Tech Guise. You guys can call in on Skype to Night Attack Show.
For you listeners, this is a pair of buddies. They look like 10, and they're very excited to.
So yeah, there we go. Listen, we're tech guys.
We're under the Tech Guise. I don't even want to say because there's probably somebody who registered that shit. Yeah. So here's the thing.
Now, of course, this is a spin-off, Brian, of our old show, Call for Elk.
Yeah, we used to sit up on a mountain. This was for Canadian public access television.
Yeah,
it was cold open. And we couldn't afford to actually go on a mountain, so it was me and Justin in front of a green screen where we projected, a mountain background, and the two of us would sit there and go, "Hey, hey, hey,
hey, elk, elk,
yo, where the elk at?"
The fuck? Call for elk.
Call for elk.
So we want everybody to go ahead. Brian, where are they calling in?
Night Attack Show on Skype. So just call in to Night Attack Show on Skype. There's a lot that's going on. I don't know if you heard, Justin. A little guy named Steve Bobama showed up at Apple and unleashed a watch that's going to enslave us all.
I know. Who watches the Apple Watchman? No one when you buy an Apple Watch.
What does that even mean?
No one knows, but it costs $395.
Are you going to get a watch?
Actually, yes. No, I'm definitely going to get one. I think I might have worked out a little trade for one because I think I traded global upgrades for Andrew's trip to Singapore that he's on for an Apple Watch.
So he's going to buy you an Apple Watch for your points?
I think that might have been the trade we worked out.
Trading your miles for an Apple Watch. Something words.
No, that is some white people rich on both ends of the spectrum, my friends. Conversations never had in public housing. I traded my global upgrades for an Apple Watch.
That works both ways, right? Buy an Apple Watch to get an upgrade.
That is the double-ended dildo of white people rich. It is the same on both ends.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. I actually am not a fan.
Bring.
Wait, what's that? Oh, are you calling? I'm sorry, caller. You're on the air. What's up?
Do you want?
Welcome to the Tech Guise. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined by Justin Robert Young. We got Bonnie on the line. What's going on, Bonnie?
Hi. I have a very tech-savvy husband. And I'm a little confused because
how tech savvy is he?
Well, he runs a podcast.
I think he thinks he's way more tech savvy than he is.
Yeah, that might be the case. Let me tell you.
I bet you he'd be thrilled to hear that.
he might be. He might be. He might be really tech savvy.
You did not.
What? What? That's just the way that the tech guys talk.
Okay. Oh my god. So
what about this husband of yours, caller?
Well, I trust him, but he does have this he has this whole podcast about scamming people, and I don't know, but my laptop keeps coming up with you've got a counterfeit copy of Windows.
Of Windows?
Of Windows, yeah, and it's really annoying.
Well, it sounds like he's a real cheapskate dickhead.
That's what I was wondering.
No. Hold on there, Justin. Let me be clear. As Bobama Scancypants. Let me just say that maybe he installed this to remove a virus that your daughter installed on that laptop.
Just keep talking,
and maybe he hasn't gotten around to verifying.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and hit pause on this. This is called the Tech Guise, not the Brushwood internal server tech corner.
Nobody's called in.
Oh, I know. Please call in so I can stop being passive aggressive.
All right,
over
listen,
the
here's
internet.
the deal. Go ahead. Night Attack Show is where you call on Skype. Literally any tech question, we will answer it.
Yes.
A lot of people are out there, they got these problems, Brian. They don't know how to fucking solve them. They're I'm not going to call them dumb, but like... They don't have a fucking handle on it like we do. We're the tech guys.
If you were to call them dumb, what would it sound like?
It would sound a little bit like, hey, I'm an idiot. I don't know how this...
Oh, shit.
Here we
Please
go.
don't call the line that Justin's on, you
Oh,
assholes.
no.
Oh, geez.
Sorry, guys. My bad.
Bye. All
Sorry.
right, get out of here. Damn it. I got to call Justin back.
You want my Tech Guise call?
Yeah, jeez. Why are you still here? Kill
Hang up
yourself.
on me, shit.
Jesus. Hang up.
Yeah.
Hello, Justin?
Hello.
Hello? Hey, Justin?
Yeah.
I might have told one of our listeners to kill himself for daring to call in your
Brian,
line.
we had one job. One job was to not tell our listeners to kill themselves. Ourselves, fine. You should come to my house and kill me. That's reasonable. For them to kill themselves, fucked up and wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, here we got a caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, I have a problem with my internet service provider cutting out every Tuesday night during an awesome podcast.
Well, first of all, whatever you do, don't tell us directly right now which company is your internet service provider because...
Time Warner Cable!
Oh, jeez, why did you do that? That's now everything we say, people will think we're shitting on the fucking shitty-ass service of Time Warner Cable. And as a disinterested third party, I cannot claim that I used to have that service, and it fucking shat the bed on me as well.
Wait, you don't still have
Thank
that
you.
service?
No way, dude. I'm on AT&T now. I got the gigafiber.
You got the fat pipe. You got
Yeah.
laid the fat pipe right in your butt with gigafiber.
Dude, hold on. I think they may have upgraded my thing as well. Let me do speed test. Speedtest.net.
Oh, you are not speed testing.
Oh, dude, I'm doing it right now. I swear.
This is the tech show, right?
Yeah, dude.
This is the Tech Guise. See, we lay a fine guise like a cheesecloth over top of our normal personalities.
The tech-
but
Wait, so guys is really guys. Guise?
That's what I said.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Tech Guise. See, like this is the normal show. What we're doing, Bonnie, is trying to pass off the same old shit in a new way to people, so they keep paying us money. So now we're the Tech Guise. Like maybe they're gonna get tech advice, but fucking who knows? This is a real shitty Halloween costume.
All right, here we go. We got a caller on the air. What's up, buddy? Wait, somebody's sending us video. Hey, what's up?
Guys. Hey, Brian. Hey, Justin. Loved you since you went on the air in 2005.
Thank you, dude. That's
Hi.
great.
Taylor, what's your tech problem?
Yeah, I have a perfectly working computer, and I want to break it for some reason. How do I make my computer broken?
Wow. I'm gonna let you field this one, Justin.
All right, so here's the thing: you got a computer. You want to break it.
Yeah, I want
How's
to break
your
it.
sunburn working, by the way? Did you ever fuck it off you?
I fucked it off me, finally.
Good. That's it. Listen, stick to it. Fucking dreams do come true. You want to break your computer? I don't know. Kick it really hard in the face. That is a startlingly crisp image of Taylor Karras. Holy shit. I feel like you were here in the room with me. That is like... And by the way, you look not unlike Vigo from fucking Ghostbusters 2.
Yes!
Can somebody please... Go bring him back full screen so people can get a image of that. By the end of this episode, I want the best image of fucking him as Vigo the Carpathian from fucking Ghostbusters 2.
That's amazing, dude. All right, take care. I think you got your advice. Bye, Taylor Karras. Look at that. He jumps right off like a goddamn pro. Hey, buddy, you're on the air. What's going on?
Yeah, my computer keeps informing me that I want a free iPad. I've sent them my credit card information. It still hasn't arrived, and they keep telling me that I got the free iPad.
Do you know why? Is because you haven't sent your credit card information to us. I mean, not directly to us. What you need to do is go install it. There's a website where you can get your free iPad. It's patreon.com/NIGHTATTACK. And
that's
fill that
free
out.
iPad in French.
That's right. And then you're good to go, bud.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Are you?
Schnogo in the chat room says, I'm missing the live stream, but I have a great excuse. I'm at Pomplamoose.
Fuck you. Really?
Fucking tell Schnogo, somebody type there in the chat room to tell Schnogo to yell on stage, thanks for paying us money, guy who invented Patreon.
I swear, dude, if you can work your way backstage and get Jack Conti to be all like, flash the Diamond Club sign or some business, that would be amazing.
All right, so this guy, if you have a free iPad, go to and pay us money, and you're going to get it.
Yeah, no, totally. We pinky promise, except not pinky, because I don't mess around with pinky promises. Caller, you're on the air.
So I registered a domain name for a friend, gohomesanta.com. You may have heard of it. And I forgot what service I registered under. And I need to renew it.
Bullshit service. Fuck you. All right.
Please figure it out, man. It's the fucking holiday season. I gotta flip them books. You fucking kidding me?
Hey, caller. Oh wait, he's off. Let me get this guy right here. Caller, you're on the air, buddy.
Hello.
Yes, you're on with the Tech Guise.
Great, long time listener, first time caller. I'm very excited. Hi.
That's great.
Yes, I'm very excited for the new Apple Watch, and but I have a couple of problems, and I'm hoping you guys
go
can
ahead.
help me out
Fucking
with it.
tell us about it.
Well, I like the watch and everything, and but first of all, I'm left-handed, and that thing is on the wrong side, and and it's going to be weird to wear, and second of all, I have a suffer from chubby everything. So I'm a little concerned about it, kind of cutting off the circulation. I was hoping you guys could give me some strategies for proper Apple Watch wear when you're, fat, left-handed, dyslexic, and sort of forgetful.
2 words, buddy. You can go steampunk on this motherfucker. 2 words, pocket watch. Slap a chain on that shit, and you're all just like, wait for the train to come in. You're like, oh, let me see. It looks like, hold on, separate menu, sub down. Let me adjust the crown. It's 7 o'clock. The old train's here. Thank you.
Nope, I think it left me because it took 5 minutes to find out what time it was.
Well, I mean, I guess at that point you could really pull out your phone.
Well, here, number one, don't blame this beautiful piece of hardware for your fat arm.
There's that. I do have to take
listen,
personal responsibility.
did the Apple Watch fucking go ahead and eat that burger? Huh? Did it? I don't think so.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure Johnny Ives couldn't have kept its girlish figure, and Johnny Ives wouldn't have that.
No, Johnny Ives he has nothing but the best intentions. So I'm saying this is a real motivation for you to go ahead and drop those extra LBs so that Apple Watch doesn't cut off your blood circulation to the point where your hand falls off.
Well, if it falls off, I will send it to you, Mr. Robert Young.
Reminder.
Well, thank you so much. Bobama thanks you.
This is a good time to remind you that the Tech Guise brought to you by Garbageites. Fucking take your hard drive and throw it in the trash.
Pause. Sidebar, Brian.
What?
I'm reminded of a scene from Pulp Fiction wherein Vincent Vega is washing his hands and getting blood all over the towels, and Jules comes to him and said, "It's that kind of shit that's gonna bring this situation to a head."
I don't think you realize how sensitive this body situation is.
I mean, listen, if the person for whom we're obviously impersonating comes home and sees a bunch of nasty-ass podcasters doing a bunch of nasty-ass podcaster shit, it will not be a good situation.
Man, I mean, it's just, you're right. It is kind of...
Unpause.
Okay.
And callers.
Let me find my mouse because we have Mike is on the air. Mike, how you doing?
Yes, I'm the owner of a failing netcast network. What can I do to spruce up my content?
Say it again. What you could do is fire and possibly ban 2 people. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, is this the Tech Guise?
This is the Tech Guise. What's up?
Hi, Tech Guise.
So I'm a tech guy myself, but I was wanting to get more than one tech guy on this problem. I got this email today, and I want to get a little help. I don't know what the customer's asking for. Can I read this email to you guys?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, by all means.
So here's the email. Setting me up with our new Toshiba copier so I can print and type on my computer email addresses for scanning on copier and was having trouble with it last night. What the hell are they talking about?
They're talking about vaginas. Have you ever touched one?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, problem solved. Well done.
All right.
Sir.
Wait, hold on. Is he still there?
No, I hung up on him. It's
okay.
Bri-chan, though. You can just shout at him right now.
Yeah, Bri-chan, there's one more thing that you need to remember.
Oh, dude, I love the fact that we have dueling soundboards again. All right, here we go. We got one more. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, I just watched this scary documentary on television called Tron. How do I set up my computer so that a horrible machine doesn't beam me into it and make me play awful video games? Because I suck at video games. I'll get fucking owned. They'll just run over me with those motorcycles. Help.
It's a really good problem. You know, Justin, it can be a real problem. I constantly live in fear that any one of these cameras might actually suck a piece of me into the grid where I'll spend my life in homoerotic servitude to Sark.
Yes. I can't think of anything that's not the worst thing that I'd be embarrassed of when we're talking about the impression that we're doing. And I feel like I'm fading myself into a corner.
Right on. Hey, let's go all the way to Southern America. All the way south of the border to Mexico. Caller, you're on the air.
God damn you.
America's Mexico. It's it's Australia. And we have Ev on the line. What's up, Ev?
Can you guys please send me some decent internet to this goddamn backward fucking country?
No. Next caller.
Australia, or as we like to call it, the larger, shittier Scotland.
What was it? Scotland on steroids or growth hormones? Hey,
yes,
caller, you're on the air.
Bigger, more racist Scotland.
Yeah, I've got a lot of problem where for some reason I'm getting a lot of spam in my email box, and I'm wondering if there's anything you could do to help with that.
Justin?
Well, I mean, there's a couple just really basic solutions. Number one, you could punch a child in the face, therefore blaming him for all the spam that's getting into your inbox.
Yep.
Number two, you could turn to a life of crushing up crystal meth and snorting it directly as opposed to freebasing it, which is a big general recommendation that we give to everybody with spam.
Well,
Brian.
Wait, hold on. This is really weird because it sounds like you're about to propose an actual. I mean, those were the only, drown your spam sorrows, your sparrows. The word sparrows is for spam sorrows.
You like to drown your Sabaros, the pizza chain.
Yeah,
yeah.
You drown them. You grab some fucking Sabaros and you just shove it down in the East River until it stops squirming, and then you shove it down and it just sweeps the body out.
You.
And you're like,
fuck you. Why are you gonna? I'm gonna fucking drown you, Sabaros.
We'll show you, Sabaros.
Yeah.
When they find this pizza
so
tomorrow.
Everything okay, Brian?
It's fine.
Or you can talk to a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He makes sure that none of the spam gets into your inbox. Edgar J. Hitler.
Hey, speaking of which, real quick, did you see the preview for Danger 5 Season 2?
The what?
Danger 5. Danger 5 is that Australian series where it's all crappily made like a 1960s action show, but they're fighting Hitler. And like it was originally a web series, but I guess they showed it in Australia, but they're doing a season 2, only now they're time traveling back into high school in the 60s. It's amazing.
And I have not seen it. No.
Hitler joins the high school and like is jockeying for position in the high school trying to kill the Danger 5. It's amazing. But
so
anyway,
mail route, Brian. Mail route's where you need to go. That's where you eliminate spam.
I'm sorry, I've been corrected. It's in the 80s. They go to the 80s to fight Hitler. I'm sorry, you were saying something about spam?
So you have a mail route. You have it a mail route.
You have the mail route.
Have it a mail route.
For 70 years, I have it a mail route. I delivered the mail.
My father had it a mail route.
He comes to America.
Yeah, he says, Johnny, have it a mail route too. You need to have it a mail route. No spam.
Dad, I was born in this country. I don't need a mail route.
You need to have it a mail route. If you do not have it a mail route, you have it a spam.
Dad, come on, man. I was at chess club today. We were just talking about how you don't need any mail routes, man, because I don't have any spam. There's no spam anymore.
Chess club is for the men who love the other men. Mail routes for the men who have no spam.
What is it? I don't understand, Dad. You talk about spam like it's a thing relevant today. We're hip and we're listening to Smash Mouth. I don't care about the spam.
I didn't know it then, but eventually mail route would become a staple of my life. My immigrant father was right. Mail route got rid of spam on an enterprise level efficiency. All I had to do was edit my MX records, which made me take it to the max. Mailroute.net/night attack. Or wait, fuck. It was not.
This is the best ads in the business, man. Top of the line.
Fuck, what is it? Mailroute.net/night attack. I got it right. No, it's the other one that doesn't want us to give the fucking URL. Take two. I didn't know my father was right until eventually I got mail route. Then I was able to go on a cross-country murder spree.
Mail route. All murder, no spam.
Well, they murder the spam. That's the secret, Brian, is that they don't just eliminate it. They round it up and murder it.
That's why it's like TLDR. It's the semicolon where it's like it's all murder. Well, what are they murdering? Well, there's no spam. I don't see any spam.
Yeah. And then they're like
AM semicolon NS is the new phrase that they want. In fact, every time somebody posts too much and it feels a little bit advertising on Reddit, just do AM semicolon NS.
Because it's basically like, you're like, oh, I just murdered a bunch. Uh-oh, woo! And you're real pumped about it. And you're like, that's the noise it makes when you murder somebody, right? And
also
then,
when I orgasm, which is just really convenient.
And that's the sound of the orgasm. And then people are like, what the fuck? You murdered somebody? That's fucked up. Who'd you murder? And you're like, shh.
It's called birth control.
See any spam around?
Fuck, Bonnie.
Hey, listen, man. Number one, there's fucking one side of this screen that's way more about that life than the other side.
Neshkov says, socks fired. Wow.
Mail route. Listen, support mailroute.net because if you don't, then no one's ever going to advertise with this. We really only have, we got two shots at this. It's Mailroute and Squarespace because they're the only ones that are like, yeah, no, just fucking talk about whatever you want.
Don't make us go to Garbageite.
Garbageite. I'm just going to text you. I mean, well, you know what I was. I mean, I think you could take wild guesses on. You can probably smell and taste the things that I stopped myself from saying.
Indeed, I can, Justin. Indeed, I can.
All right. We're like we've gone too far. We've already gone too far.
Hey man, we have a caller on the air. Hold on, let's. Hey caller, what's going on?
I have a home theater question.
Yeah.
I got all these Betamax tapes, and I'm thinking about upgrading to some kind of optical disc format, and I was just wondering what you recommend.
That's a good question.
How about you back it up to an optimal dick? Oh.
No, I feel like there's some kind of format that would be like roughly the size of an LP that would be optically based, and that maybe would not degrade over time, and that maybe hold on, let me real.
Brian!
Wait, what? Hold on.
Hey, Steve Tuner. Hey! I love laser dance. Steve Tuner. Hey, caller, do me a favor. How about you upgrade to an optimal dick? I'm making jokes now. I'm Steve Tuner.
Do you know what's funny is I was so sold on this bit that I almost went to go close your Skype window until I remembered it was actually just a rubber duck. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, I need a recommendation. I'm really hungry for lunch. Do you guys have any soup?
I love the fact that you came prepared with your own crickets. That was that was amazing. All right. So, there's somebody. Caller, you're on the air. What's up? Yep. All right, he's out. Hey, man, we had like a third bit here.
Yeah. Oh, we were gonna break down a music video.
Oh shit! If only there was a music video that we should break down that like the chat realm could provide for us.
Unless people want to keep calling in for the tech guys.
The tech guys are pretty bad. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey guys, I got my dick stuck in a floppy drive. Is that covered under Obamacare?
Yes. No, it's not. But you can't. Oh, but you. I need you to do Bobama. I can't do.
Oh, Esquidioto. Mona me, I'm Bobama. You want to get your dick stuck in the old floppy disk drive? Well, let me tell you what. Here, everybody else, you just go ahead and make it the D drive, if you know what I'm saying. Bobama.
There are two things I love about Bobama. Number one, his first name is Bobama. Number two, that he says his own name. That's amazing. Hey, caller, south of the border, what's going on? West of the Rockies, you're live on the air.
Hey guys, I have a huge problem. My phone is way too small, and I need a phone that just barely fits my pants. So which one should I get? The iPhone 6 Plus or the Note 4?
Fuck both of them, right? Here's what you need to do. All the rage with the phones these days.
The Microsoft Surface.
Even fucking tiny, minuscule. What the fuck, pencil dick? You want to fucking run around with the Surface and call it your phone? Fuck that. What you want to do is go ahead and get a full DirecTV dish and just fucking carry it around on your back like you're Christ carrying the crucifix through the town square. And that way you can just get all your internet as well as hundreds of channels, an NFL Sunday ticket, wherever you fucking go.
Cool. Thank you, man.
That's good. It's 8888. Fuck you. Caller, you're on the air. Caller.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm looking for a new phone, but I want one that comes with a lot of crappy music.
Do you like U2?
No.
Good. Then do we have the phone for you, sir?
It's called literally any Apple device that's ever been released since 2001. You just go ahead and buy one of these things. Next thing you know, you get a late stage album from a fading rock band. Boom, for free. What the fuck? Is this America? No.
I love the fact that you had the outline, but I hung up on the caller at that point. We have a live Photoshop here of Bobama. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, that's it's almost as good as the real one.
I feel like we need a more Cajun Bobama, though. This is the BAUX Bama that we need.
There's like a weird black.
That kind of looks like an American Indian Bobama, too.
What would that guy sound like, Justin?
Hello, I am Bobama. I am here to tell you that I have a heap big healthcare.
Did you say super big healthcare?
I said the far more racist heap big healthcare.
That's great. Would it cover alcoholism?
Does it cover
And that's its own joke. We can pretty much move on.
All right. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
Sometimes I'm on public Wi-Fi, and I just need to feel safe, like I'm wrapped in a blanket.
We don't get paid by those cunts no more.
Oh, Jesus. Remember that time we set fire to all of our... Remember that time that we were bungee jumping and you whipped out that knife and then each of us like 3, 2, 1, and we both cut our knife and then we died?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Tech Guise. I'm an old granny, and I love your show.
Fuck you. All right, next caller.
By the way, there's going to be free things for whoever gets the first Vigo the Carpathian Taylor Karras fucking image into us.
Hey, man. We were going to break down a video. What video should we break down, beautiful people? I don't know. Man, people keep calling back. Caller, what's up, buddy?
I need to find a way to watch Padres Corner and Night Attack at the same time. I'm wondering if you can help.
Not possible. We don't support people who abandon the Diamond Club.
Brian, Jesus. I mean, especially with ads, though. For real. Fuck. I mean, what are we supposed to do? We're backed into a corner.
Dude, we had like 3 ads scheduled for Padres Corner, and then he left Diamond Club. So screw it. We went up directly against him on Tuesday nights, which we knew he was going to eventually go to.
And Chad Johnson's live stream. Fuck them both. By the way, go ahead and stutter that video you're sending me there so I can get it again.
Oh, got it. How's that?
Somebody asked if you guys excommunicated him.
Who? Padre?
Mm-hmm.
Padres.
Our love for Padre will never die.
Dude,
Much like Christ's love. Christ's love for the world is everlasting, and so is our love for Padre.
Caller, you're on the air.
No, everything that happens in between you and Christ's love, I mean, that's a lot of distance to travel, man.
Caller, you're on, buddy.
Long way between you and heaven. That's how I start every phone call, by the way. I just pick it up and just say, long way before you and heaven. This is Justin.
Oh, no, they hung up. Hey, man. So I guess this is it.
Well, no, we have I mean, you want to know, I had I think it's a song by Avril Lavigne called What the Hell that I would like to break down as a music video.
Wait,
it's not from the 80s, but I remember it being fairly ridiculous and making fun of it. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, man, that'd be fun to break down.
Here's that same caller. Caller, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
All right, so I have a bit of a problem. What it looks like is my inbox in my mail currently have 4,967,295 unread emails. Anyways, it's over 4.2 billion emails.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And?
What should I do?
You fucking
probably kill yourself. I mean, like, I'm just being honest, though. Like, if you're just going to run down your options, you have, like, kill yourself or then, like, I don't even know.
Caller, turn down your goddamn radio. Get out of here. All right, look, here's our video. Here you go. You ready? Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you have the never-ending story here, right?
Yeah.
And the main character is hanging out in a snowy void, and there a vortex opens, and what's there? MTV.
Lamal. Wait, did you even know that was the guy that did Neverending Story, or the band, or I don't know.
No. In fact, I can very honestly say that I've given zero thought into who sang the Neverending Story song until right now.
And it looks like he's got this judgmental face. He's looking at you, Atreyu, like he's kind of disgusted as he looks away. He starts off with his advice, and then he just kind of looks like he's just like, oh, screw you.
Turn around.
Ugh. I hate you.
Look at what you see.
All right, hold on, Brian. Let's play a fun, America's favorite daytime fun show.
Yep.
Guess the race.
Oh, my God. First of all,
on Lamal. Where's Lamal at,
dude? First of all, it's pronounced Bobama, and
Obama. Yes, Lamal.
Bobama Scancypants.
Oh yeah, Bobama. Bobama has Lamal never ended story.
The mirror of your dreams.
Right now, you're girly man. Let's sing about your dreams. Never in a story, mean like never in a song. Obama.
I want to have so many beers with Bobama Scancypants.
And I'm just saying, you don't know about the books, but I just say, I wanted to crack one open. Obama. Read about how your hair's stupid. Obama.
Make believe I'm everywhere. I'm hidden in the light. Written on the pages.
He's like reading the lyrics right now.
Is the answer to a never-ending story.
Man, you see it happening. There never had a story. A bunch of movies in the 80s about a white horse. More like you have a white horse when they ride it up into a board movie. Rock monster, Bobama.
I'd like to think Bobama is like the shittiest DJ on 105.9 The Cat. He's like,
Obama. Obama. Midnight to 3 a.m. running 5.9 The Cat. Obama.
Reach the stars. Fly a fantasy.
I have Lamal over here, Brian. Brian, you got Lamal looking like a gay Daniel LaRusso. Obama.
Every time.
Brian, he got his rap monster here. Obama's got a little bit rock wiener. Obama.
They look like big, strong hands. Bobama.
Never-ending story.
Oh, yeah, this white horse riding through a map painting. What you gotta do is green screen.
I feel like you forgot to say Bobama.
Obama. What he used to do is go over to Michael Mount College, but he used to do it, to call Obama the fuck dragon.
The fuck dragon. Why are you all pink and veiny? I'm a fuck dragon.
Now, why the hell's this lady boy hanging out in the library? That's what Obama wants to know. Obama.
Did you just call him a lady boy?
I mean, you should be up beside the parliament of Vietnam. Obama.
Oh, God. Did you say Vietnam?
Obama taking a look at that there luck dragon. He says, Edgar Winner. Oh, Bobama.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why it tickles me so much that all of your impressions end with someone shouting their name. I mean, normally, first of all, for the record, like normally our video breakdowns are we actually go through and we stop and we comment, but that was too much. I'm sorry.
Andrew Mays did it. Andrew Mays got us Taylor the Carpathian.
No way. Did he? It's I, Taylor the Carpathian.
Oh, Tech Man. Tech Man made it. Sorry. Go ahead. Tech Man, email me, justinrobertyoung@gmail.com. We'll get you a free copy of some shit.
That's amazing. Vigo the Carpathian.
Only a Carpathian would pick New York. That's the thing about Ghostbusters too. It's a pretty shitty sequel. We all know that, right?
And what is it with the fate that we're all given that it's the shitty sequels that we see a million times? You go to Netflix, you can't get an Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2. You can get.
Yeah.
Growing up on HBO, you couldn't see Short Circuit 1. You saw the shit out of Short Circuit. Take 2.
Take 2.
Short Circuit 2. Number Johnny 5 with the racist guy painted brown. And what's the other one? Well, I guess Ghostbusters.
Here, Brian, why don't you just go ahead and name some sequels, and we'll get some real quick capsule reviews from Bobama.
Okay, all right.
Jaws 2.
Yeah, Jaws 2, The Revenge.
Well, now, Jaws 2. Well, all the mankind is dead. Sharks. Bobama.
Bobama. Yeah. What about the Smurfs 2?
Well, you somebody on the Smurfs 2 now, Brad. What you gotta do is you have Neil Patrick Harris going around what gay guy. Bobama.
What about Rush Hour 2? I mean, that was a big one.
Now Bobama doesn't say what Rush Hour do. Y'all never done touch a black man's radio, boy. Funny joke from the first movie, Bobama.
Well, Bobama, how do you respond to criticisms from the chat room in which they indicate that you maybe are slowly becoming Jar Jar?
Bobama, my mama said, well, Jar Jar Binks wasn't even in the episode 2. That's why I said, baby, for a minute. Bobama.
That's not English, Bobama. That's not things.
Bobama's not English. Talking on Bobama's dick.
All right. I look over and Bonnie for a second fools me. She does this like you say Mama's dick, and Bonnie goes like like she's offended. Like, ooh, you crossed the line. You talked about the wiener. Hey, what about which was better, Beverly Hills Cop 1 or Beverly Hills Cop 2?
Well, I used to damn all Bobama got it. You do that to watch both of the movies. What the dancing on the ceiling.
What about
Obama?
What about between Fletch and Fletch 2? Was Fletch 2 better?
Well, you know, that about Fletch 2. We had a Chevy Chase and walking around Moon River. Obama.
All right, man. God, I just want to look at Taylor Karras as Vigo the Carpathian all night long. I'm sorry. Where are we going from here, buddy?
I don't know if we got any more juice. The only juice I got is this fucking Hobo Nobo wine that I'm fucking chugging down so I can go to sleep and wake up.
Yeah, dude. Support medicinal alcohol, by the way. That's support Proposition 12.
People are saying to maybe we go out on this Avril Lavigne what the hell
right,
video.
Hold on. We have a caller on the air. Caller, what's up? Caller?
Way to reward faith, caller.
Yeah.
Now we'll never trust again.
Way to go. And I hung up on Jackie Hern. Yeah, we could do that.
We do have a couple guests coming up. We have Ali Spagnola coming on the show on the 30th. And then hopefully we will have people to continue our Startup Spelling Bee next week. We will have a Startup Spelling Bee guest.
This is a guy who can't sing, uploading a video of him singing every day for 30 days.
Well, this is certainly not going to be hilariously cringeworthy.
Well, which one do you want? What do you want?
I can't see what they say.
We have,
so
well, here we've got I Won't Last a Day Without You, Dream a Little Dream, Maybe It's You, Sometimes, Trains and Boats and Planes, Yesterday Once More, We've Only Just Begun, So Far
how about
Away.
we've only just begun?
Yeah,
A kiss for luck, and we're on our way.
We've only just begun to live. Weightless and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way.
Oh no.
Amazing Toaster says, looking for a city.
Oh no. Maybe another one's good though, Brian. Just go ahead and play another one.
Sure,
and
sure,
then
sure,
maybe
sure,
that one's.
sure. I'm sure it'll
this
be.
was just
it'll be
a bad one. So maybe there's another one that's.
Here we go.
better
Let's do Trains and Boats and Planes. That sounds like a popular subject. Caller, you're on the air.
Yo, hey boys.
Captain Morgan, what's up?
Oh my good God, Captain Morgan.
I've got a tech question for you.
What?
It's after 10 p.m. Central Time. I can't find my boat, and I can't find my pants. Also, I can't print. Some freaking 1099 error. What do I do?
Well, first, stop sullying the grand intellectual property that is Captain Morgan with your shitty jokes.
All right, let's get back to the serious business.
You away from me. We were so in love, and high above.
No, it sounds like somebody's tuning his voice in and out.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
No, I know. No, I'm saying that's what it
all
sounds
came
like.
up-
He's doing a vocal affectation for which it sounds like he's doing the was it Adrian Neville?
Hold on. These were all
Adrian
posted.
Neville. He's the wrestler.
Okay, wait, real quick. There's like 20 songs that they were all added in the last 48 hours. I think something is askance here. I think this is like
Aaron Neville. That's it.
And I want to live again. Breathe again in the shelter of a bright.
All right, let me just say how far we've sunk, where people are suggesting we play Looking for a City to cleanse our palates.
I mean, there's a fine line between bad and funny bad, and this guy just is kind of like right there in just bad territory.
Yeah.
FLS Carnage suggests maybe he killed himself.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead on the record and say I don't think he killed himself.
So there's that. Hang on.
I mean, there's only one way that we can go out, Brian.
What's that? Hold on. Caller. Yeah, that's right. Caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, I'm really upset because I've been helping my parents move out of a facility that they've had in storage, and I just found some papers that demonstrated that. I can wait. Should I wait?
Sorry. What's that?
No, you should just go ahead and laugh at the demise of my parents' relationship.
No. Okay,
that's how much you guys
all right,
Jesus.
hold on.
Jackie,
Whoa, this
come on.
escalated very quickly.
Calm down.
Hold on.
We're happy. Listen,
Wow.
go ahead. So you're moving your parents out of the facility,
not ready
and
for this.
I won't panic. I won't panic.
Wait, so I'm sorry. What did we miss? We were busy playing.
I found some papers that make it very clear that my mother was having a relationship for most of my adult life with another man. What the fuck do I do about it?
This was on email, right?
No, it was paper letters that
And there's a problem with the printer that was printing these letters. That's why you're calling in.
No. Letters that they had written back and forth over years. Like, honey, I wish
PayPal
you didn't have children
login.
and I
That's
could be
the
with
problem.
you and,
Is that
like all the stuff back.
You that paper was scanned, right? And the scanner's having difficulty. That's why you're calling the Tech Guise.
Garbageite. Here you need to find the evidence of their infidelity. It backs up everything, including your garbage.
Even stuff you
I'm sorry,
don't.
what? I can't hear you.
No, I'm sorry.
What you want to do is run a raid on your servers so you make sure you can work all the bugs out.
I'm gonna drop a Mr. Show reference where it's like, no, oh shoot, we lost Jackie Hern.
All right, so this is going to be the part of the episode in which we say, Jackie, we're going to call you back right after the show. We were going with a joke, and that's the funny part about the show is we have jokes.
What I wanted to do was go straight into the Mr. Show bit where it's like, no, clearly you're calling about tech because that's what this week's episode is about. And then it's, look, people, it's not that confusing. And then you, whatever.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Holy shit! I actually, you know what? I don't ever do this, but I'm gonna try calling her back and see if we can actually get the real story on this because I feel like we can extend this third bit a little bit. Hey, Jackie.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're done. We're done doing our stupid shit jokes, and we actually want to hear this because this sounds like a fascinating story. Tell us about it.
Okay, I'm hopefully I've worked this out. I'm having a shit time with my mic and my proper Skype, but yeah, no. So I found this recently, and I'm thinking, good God, what do I do about?
All right, well, here, explain because we were fucking around on your audio. So explain again what you found.
Okay, so I found documents, letters, like a nice little package tied up in a pink bow.
Now, how
letters?
That what? Here, explain what you found and who it was for.
Actually, I found them on both ends. I found mostly letters between my mother and some guy that it was an art professor that she took classes with, and he there was a whole thing going on with them. And then in addition to that, I found a kind of like a year or two later, like these letters from my father to some French woman named Marie, and I think they're kind of
like your French girls, Jack.
I think he staged the letters. I think he was staging the letters to say,
all right, real quick, just wait.
Well, I can cheat on you.
Eric, let me wrap my mind around this. You believe, if I'm understanding you correctly, you are a grown ass woman who discovered documents, and yes. We'll get into what those documents are in a moment. But they seem to have instilled in you a strong sense that your mom was banging a dude who wasn't your dad.
Yes.
And you also discovered documents from your dad that to you, again, a grown-ass woman, look like were faked to try to make your mom jealous of the fake girlfriend from Canada that he claimed to be banging.
Yes.
Okay. Why do your dad's letters to Frenchie McFrencherston seem fake and art professor bang sessions seem real?
They don't. It almost seems like they're faked and they're staged.
Was it because like he inaccurately described parts of the female anatomy?
Well, there are fewer of them. The ones between my mother and Mr. Professor Artist.
Okay, how explicit were those?
There's far more of them. And so I'm just feeling.
Were
very,
they just kind of chased like my love for you knows no bounds, or was it like I can't wait to fit a fourth finger in?
It's more like I can't fit a thing. Yeah, no, you're right on.
Oh man!
Wait, really? It's graphic.
Yeah.
Jackie,
and
how comfortable would you be reading just a passage?
I'm not at all, and I haven't read them all. I get to a certain point, and I'm like, oh, I found the stash.
Dude, how can you not? Come on, man. You're having a fascinating experience.
Hold on, wait a minute. Brian, let's not get judgmental about the fact that she's not digging in with vim and vigor into her mother's fucking adulterous fucking fuck legs.
How could I do
Yeah.
By the way, that's very
business.
that's very judgmental, Justin. I'd prefer a more sex positive attitude. She had an extramarital excursion, and that's her right to do as a woman.
I'm sorry. I used the really uncouth language of adulterous fucklets.
Sorry, what would Bobama Scancypants say about this?
I mean, what would Obama say?
We got the old people, and I said, I want my husband. Why don't you bang my butt, Obama?
All right, so tell me this: what is the estimated age that? At what age do you think your mom is when these letters are taking place?
Early 30s.
Oh shit! That shit was still fucking on point.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How old were you?
That no comment.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. You ain't gonna get her that way.
No,
Nice
I was
try,
a child. I was a child.
Yeah, I mean, like just in general, like elementary school, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. No, way too early to know or understand anything.
So shit had gone sour between. Were they
hold
married
on.
through all of
Now,
your
hang
adult
on.
life?
Maybe things were great, and she just
No,
wanted them
they
to be
weren't
great.
great. They weren't great. Like they were kind of like, well, shit. We've got these kids. We're gonna do the best we can, kind of thing. You know.
Now, what do you think the chances are that they were just
first of
like
all,
fucking?
real
We got to
quick.
go ahead and do an open marriage thing.
Are your parents still together?
Yes. Yes, I was helping them move out of their house.
All right, how
The
do you
house
not?
that-
How
that
do you
they
not?
owned for years.
All right,
That's
how
what
do you
I'm doing right now.
not like drop a reference before your mom or dad or whatever? Like, oh, this is real difficult. Like a professor who is really horny. And then you sort of look askance at them and see
Scancy pants, scancy pants, scancy pants.
But I mean, what do I do? What do I do? I mean,
legalize
scancy
medicinal
pants,
alcohol.
motherfuckers, right in the mush.
I mean, I will admit to this that I'm actually an archivist by trade. So I'm practiced in the art of taking information and keeping it very quiet, being very, confidential about it. And so I could certainly do that with their records, but on the other hand, I'm torn. Like, what do I do?
What is it
Okay,
that
well,
you
hold
want
on.
to
Wait
know?
a minute. Listen, I'm going to put this in the most delicate way possible.
Yeah.
How hot are these letters on a scale from 1
Some
to
of them
I'm
are
jerking
pretty
off
hot.
right now?
Shit, man. I'm sorry I didn't grab some to read to you guys.
Can you
I mean, that might be a tease for next week's episode.
Oh my
All right. How about with puppets?
Number one, however you want it. I don't want to put. No, actually, no.
I'll tell you what. No, here's
I'm
what we
forbidding
do.
you from doing a puppet video.
Here's what we do. Here's what
I'm
we do.
forbidding you from doing that. Just get
Dude,
us.
no,
take
no, no, no,
pictures
no.
of the letter and just send them to me and Brian.
You're You're missing, Justin. You're missing a huge opportunity. What we do is we call it Sexy Puppet Time, brought to you by her puppet troupe, which is named Hand Jobs, and they chit chat sexy stuff to each other.
All right, so yeah, just send them to us, and you just have a fucking webcam on your puppet.
Keep in mind, this is going to be like, 80s, like early 90s.
Dude, no, look, we'll go ahead and bust it out. We're
Fucking
like,
best kind.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go ahead. Baby, I was watching the Breakfast Club today, and I thought about how bad I want to have unprotected sex with you, because who uses a condom, right?
I want to make it with you the way that Michael Dukakis will surely make a great president.
Well, listen, he certainly can't be any worse than Manuel Noriega. I trust Oliver North.
I love New Coke.
I love you guys.
Have you done cocaine? It's amazing. Everybody's doing it.
Totally an 80s puppet cocaine.
I want you to go deep like James Worthy, the current basketball player.
Oh my God. When I think of this, I think about that hot new sex tape from Rob Lowe and how much I want to be like him fucking you, Molly Ringwald. You're my little Molly Ringwald.
I jerk off watching Cheers.
Wait, who's the dude in this thing? I'm adopting a low voice. Sam Malone.
I mean, so basically, it can't be worse than that, right?
That's great. You guys have given me the strength to go through the rest of the week and the weekend, and wrap it up and just pretend that I haven't seen a thing. I don't see any of it.
Hey, real quick, we have a retcon on your jerk it comment. People are saying it's a curtain jerk, and that's what the ladies do.
There we go. And also, Juanabos says, when you jerk off to Cheers, you come screaming, Norm!
All right, thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Jackie, for real, let's set this up for next week.
Oh,
this
my
is a
God.
tease for next week.
Right.
Erotic love letters from the 80s.
Oh, my God. How amazing. It's gold. This shit writes itself, Justin.
I feel like we're back. We're back in a big fucking way.
Oh.
Also, next week, a tease we can give for next week, the dramatic end of our Summer of Morgan shorts.
So good. So good. Part of me just wants to play right now.
I was
but
singing the song all day today.
Yeah, hold on. I just got a text from Bonnie Brushwood. Letters we the moms later who alter ego. I don't know what that means. Also, that's not English, sweetheart. Letters we the moms later who. Letters we the moms later who.
TV Zegon says, technically, Brian, that shit did write itself.
Yeah, man. Dude, hey, you want to take a moment and do some diamond time?
Oh, fuck 4 dogs. I fucking totally forgot about diamond time.
Brian. Looking for a city where we'll never die, where there's 80 millions never say goodbye. There will be no
Okay,
savior.
diamond time.
Why do I get the impression that you said that before you actually had it, just to make that stop?
No, I got. Oh, please. Number one, I have never wanted fucking Looking for a City to stop, and my record is consistent on that. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Let me be clear. I always loved it good.
Brian, no, Bobama. It's a fucking weird looking dude. Looking for a city. Church singers might be retarded. Bobama. How about this? By the way, these are all going to come off the Reddit, and I think I'm going to gently fucking translate all this shit to the Reddit, and because that old list is fucking old. But
by the way, that's the first time that phrase has ever been spoken. I'm going to gently fucking transit to the Reddit.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna ease it in like a gentleman. I just like some feedback, please, says the Lenia. Greetings, Diamond Club. I enjoy writing from time to time, and I've showed off my stuff to closest friends who have told me it's pretty good. Started a page on DeviantArt a while back with hopes of getting feedback from people who I don't know personally, and that's had crap results. So I figured I'd put it out here to see what you guys think. You can view my page, TheLenina.deviantart.com/gallery/ I have pictures on there, but my photography skills are crap, so ignore those. All I want is real feedback. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent. I'd like to know what people think, and to be honest, I'd rather get the opinions of my fellow chat roamers than some random asshole on DeviantArt anyway. So judge away, DC. The Lenia.
Dude, you want to give a first of all, holy shit, you were actually followed by an elk?
Are you asking me?
You a cop? Oh, no, wait. This is clearly at a zoo. All right, I feel better now. I was like, what the fuck you got? Dude, that's amazing. That shit right there, that sable circle. The sable circle jerk. All them animals taking them hooves, rubbing them up against them baseball bats.
Rubbing them up against them baseball bats. Bobama.
Bobama. I can't get that page.
By the way, so I'm also going to read some of the things that are not formatted correctly on Diamond Time. Please format them correctly. This is your final warning. Photos from Night Attack Live at DragonCon. You can go ahead and check them out on the Diamond Club Reddit from Mad Marv. These are my photos from the Night Attack Live show at DragonCon 2014 and a collection of NSFW Night Attack photos from DragonCon's 2011 to present.
Wait, Dragon Con. Is this it? I got nothing.
Photos from Night Attack Live at Dragon Con?
Photos from...
It's marked there it is. Not Diamond Time.
Got it. Yeah, Mad Marv, there it is. Dude, there's some great times. First of all, like, Flint Flossie can't not look awesome.
Dude, well, I mean, that's what you call it there. But Flint Flossie also looks awesome.
Right there? That's
Flint. Oh, no, that's Flint.
Yeah.
That's Flint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like Mahoney, there's us. Man, I'll tell you what, it is always such a rad scene. It's kind of amazing just to look at it and just realize, oh, there's my mom.
Where's your mom? Oh, there she is. Yeah, right there. Merritt. Wow. Look at that. That's awesome.
But I almost didn't notice her next to the radiating energy of the fucking chiseled abs of Rob Krekel that was sitting next to her.
Bonnie says she wants to come back next year as a Spartan. She wants to join them.
Be a lady Spartan?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at fucking Don Jaime fucking cracking his ass up. Go back up.
Wait, where?
Roll up. Look at Don Jaime.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God. He's having the fucking time of his life in that photo. Holy shit.
Dude, Bonnie looks great. I look like
Carl says, Jerry, when is your mom going to be a full episode guest? Brian, what would you commit to a mom plus mom Mother's Day episode of Night Attack?
Man, I'd have to. We'd have to work that out. That's a bit of a thing. I'd have to see if I could get my mom.
She would be so into it.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I
Are you just worried about releasing the Kraken of your mom on a live mic?
Let me just say that Bobama might hear some replies from my mom.
She's not pleased with our sitting president. I follow her on Facebook, man. She is not pleased about that, man.
She just, she needs to, she couldn't resist. I mean, she's not one to keep her mouth shut, my mom.
So we'll just keep it away from politics and other things. A lot of other things.
Anything that, yes, I think it's a great idea. It's great.
Good idea.
It's great.
And there we go. Let's see. We have one more just good thing. Just go ahead and join the conversation. That's what we always remind you to do.
Real quick. We got Craig. I think Craig
you can just go ahead and find out. Follow at diamondclub.tv to find out what's going on with the Diamond Club. And also, I mean, listen, that diamondclub.tv just keeps getting busier and busier. I know Ashley's stuff has been going up there lately. The Jury Podcast is once a week. Court Killers. Daily Tech News Show. So if you want all the one-stop live streaming home of Diamond Club, go on over to diamondclub.tv and follow at Diamond Club TV on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this biz.
Well, Brian, that's a full ass show, baby.
Dude, it happened faster than I was prepared for. That's fairly amazing to me. I don't know what to say. Outside of it's good to be back on Tuesday nights. I'm glad that we fixed a lot of problems. There was a lot of tech issues, Justin. I don't know if you know, but it took us putting on the Tech Guise to solve them.
You know, my favorite solution of the Tech Guise is when you have a bridge, light it on fire until it no longer exists.
All right. Well, first of all, it's only do that after the people said, "Now that you crossed that motherfucker, don't come back." Also, we're setting up roadblocks on Tuesday nights.
You left our bridge when we had ads on this side of the bridge.
Shame on you! Do you hear us? Hey, come back! You can't hear us if you keep walking! Come back! Motherfuckers!
And that's the last time this will be discussed.
See you next Tuesday.
Night of Fire.
Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. I love